What's going on, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today we're going to be talking about some really interesting Battlefield 6 news here for you guys. Now, for those who don't know, recently we had the multiplayer reveal that went live on Twitch and YouTube recently. And basically, just to give you a bit of background, basically I've already applied and been accepted into playing the Battlefield 6 multiplayer beta early, so I get to start playing that on the 7th of August, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for that. But just in case you don't know what happened, basically once you watched anybody who was playing Battlefield 6 at the multiplayer event, basically watch any of those streams for basically 1 hour for a certain amount of time, basically you will receive a really interesting beta code to get Battlefield 6 early access. Now I actually redeemed that code just by going onto the Battlefield 6 redeem website, so as you guys can see, get in-game codes via content creators and giveaways, which I did. Log into your EA account, which I have in the, as you guys can see, top right at the corner of the screen. You probably won't see that because of my face cam, but redeem your in-game codes. So basically you just take your your redemption code, which is the 16 character code. Bear in mind, of course, everybody's will be different. Basically, copy and paste that code into press redeem. It'll come up with a box that looks like this. Type in the code, press next, and then basically that's how you get the code, as long as your EA account and Twitch accounts are both connected to each other. So very simple and straightforward, to be quite honest with you. Now, it did take about a day or two for it to actually arrive in my inbox, but as you guys can see, Battlefield, hi Soldier. Congratulations, you've been invited to join the Battlefield Open Beta 2 days early, starting on August the 7th at 8 AM UTC, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is 1 AM Pacific. Going from my calculations, I think that is 4 AM on the Eastern, 9 AM in the UK on August the 7th. So August the 7th, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, is Thursday next week. So that is really interesting. As a thank you for your interest in Battlefield Labs, before you deploy, here's what you need to know. If you played a Battlefield Labs session or the load test weekend, use the same platform and account to access the open beta on August 7th. If this is your first time, the EA account associated with this email already has access. You'll get early access to the EA app, Xbox, PlayStation or Steam account linked to this EA account. So that's really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Here's what we need to know. Just going to need to go back to my email, sorry there. Get the details on what await you during the open beta. So basically, if you click on the details link there, that takes you to this website. So as you guys can see, it basically talks about how the open beta works, how, so as you guys can see, early access, watch creators during today's, or the other day's streamer showcase to unlock early access, which I did. Open beta is weekend 1, August 9th through 10th. Weekend 2 is August 14th through 17th. It's going to be playable on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and PC, including Steam, Epic Games Store and the EA app. You can preload the game as early as August the 4th at 3 PM UTC, 8 AM Pacific, which if I'm not mistaken is 12 noon, no, is that right? Beg your pardon, 11 AM on the Eastern and 4 PM in the UK. So that is really interesting there. Early access opens on August 7th at 8 UTC, 1 AM Pacific, 4 AM in the Eastern, 9 AM in the UK. If you signed up for Battlefield Labs before July 31st, you don't need a code, just log in with the EA account you registered with Battlefield Labs. If you didn't, you can watch select creators during the reveal streams. That's just happened back on July 31st. If you're an EA Play Pro subscriber, you don't need a code, just log in with the EA account associated with the subscription. So as you guys can see, that's when weekend 1 is. No code available needed. Weekend 2 is exactly the same. No code needed available to anyone. Very, very interesting. There's the, if you plan to play on PC, there's the specs, as you guys can see on screen. Very, very interesting stuff there. Really keen to hear what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Is there much more I need to tell you guys? I'll just have a quick search. Apparently there's been some confusion around the early access entitlement for next weekend's open beta. To confirm, upon redemption of the early access key, this will probably apply to me, you'll be required to download the beta client on the platform of your choice when it becomes available early next week. Early access begins on August 7th, so there'll be plenty of time to download it. The early access key is an entitlement that will work on any platform linked to the EA account, so you choose where to play. Additionally, upon redemption, you may see a message saying base game required. This is referring to the beta client, which goes live next week. So that is really interesting. Really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions of that in the comments box down below. And finally, just to finish off, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, Battlefield 6 developers have commented on skins in-game compared to Call of Duty, and they went on to say it has to be grounded. That is what Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 was. It was all soldiers on the ground. It's going to be like this. I don't think it needs Nicki Minaj, which is one of the operators back in Black Ops 6. Let's keep it real, keep it grounded via double taps. So that is really interesting. So it looks like Battlefield 6 skins are trying to keep it immersed with the actual location and keep it realistic by the looks of it. So, but Call of Duty has come under a great deal of scrutiny for skins with things like Bong, a Smoking Wizard, and Beavis and Butthead turning heads. Very, very interesting. COD isn't the only game series to do this either, while Rainbow Six has done something similar. So, really keen to hear what you guys' recent opinions are of this. Call of Duty has been doing guest characters for years, Lionel Messi, American Dad, Homelander, the list goes on. Yeah, I see what they're trying to say with this. Obviously they're trying to keep it realistic as possible with using soldiers with different varieties of skin, so I get where they're coming from with that. But let me know what you guys' views and opinions of this. Let me know in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.